What's up, guys? It's your boy Moho, back with a video for you guys, and this is my first video for COD Ghost. And usually what I usually do is I put out gameplay um, for the first video for every new game, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a class setup video because I think it's pretty important that you guys know what I'm using and what I'm not using. And you know, my thoughts so far on the game, because as you guys saw, I was tweeting, you know, I'm a funny guy, I like to crack jokes and stuff. You know, a lot of people take me seriously and a lot of people don't. And, you know, I encourage you guys not to take me as seriously. I mean, you probably tell the difference between my serious tweets and, you know, my funny tweets and stuff. But, you know, my first initial, I guess, reaction to the game is, you know, when you play Black Ops 2, you're conditioned to, you know, put a lot of bullets into people. You know, you're conditioned to have the bullet lag and all that type of stuff. And you're not really conditioned to necessarily die as fast as this. So obviously, when people first play this game, their reaction is a little bit off the wall, and you know, I was kind of like that as well. But being a longtime player in the Call of Duty community, I kind of expected this because I played Modern Warfare 2. To me, there's no difference in this game compared to Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, you died super fast as well. But my overall thought of the game is the maps are a little big, but some maps are pretty much perfect. Like let me look through the maps right now. I'll tell you. Like Strike Zone is really good. Octane is really good for competitive. Now these are for competitive maps, by the way. Fright is really good as well. Where is it? This by far is my favorite map. I think this is one of the best maps created in Call of Duty history. Warhawk is really good. It's perfect for competitive play. You know, people play Sovereign S&D. I don't really mind it at all. It's a little bit big, but you know, it's playable for competitive. Now, keep in mind, most of these maps, they may be big, but most of them are playable and doable for competitive play. S&D only, such as Sovereign. Stonehaven, this is just a way too big map. It's just huge, humongous. And Flooded, this is actually one of the maps that I was playing last night. I literally, and if I had this on video for you guys would have died laughing. I mean, it's an absolute mess, and I would still to this day like to know which pro player told MLG that Flooded was a good S&D map. Like, you could literally be walking and you'll just fall into a huge puddle. I went to go challenge somebody. I ran out and jumped, and as soon as I jumped into the puddle, to which looked like a soft, you know, puddle to protect me from taking any damage from falling in. You know, I thought it was cool, and I just sunk straight to the ground. It was unbelievable, and I died, and it was ridiculous. The map's really bad. Strike Zone is a really good map as well. So my point here is, you know, take your own opinion. Don't listen to other people, because I listened to other people when I first played it, and I didn't like it at all. You know, I was like, oh, yeah, you're right, this game does suck, you know. But then you start playing the competitive rules, which as of now stands as S&D is for sure, Domination is for sure, and it's either going to be Blitz or SNR, which is Search and Rescue. I'm honestly pushing for Blitz. I honestly feel like I created that game. Like, that is the perfect game mode for somebody like me. I don't know if you guys, you know, take note to how I play and how I, you know, like, I would let people pass me in CTF, grab the flag, do whatever. Like, that game type is just perfect for me. You really don't have to get kills. You don't have to do anything. Really, all you have to do is be extremely smart, have map awareness, and be able to have good communication. I mean, that's really all that game type, you know, takes. And a lot of people are talking bad about it, but nobody likes change, right? There's not one person in this world that likes new things. It's not necessarily new things, but different things. You know, a lot of people didn't like Hardpoint at first, and then people got used to it, and that's all they played, especially in 8s. You know, I could see Blitz being that game type. As far as Domination goes, Domination is, for me, I'm not really a big Domination fan, but in this game, I am. I really love the fact that it's more fast-paced. Fast-paced in the sense being that if you are going to cap a flag, if you get it halfway, the flag is then neutralized. So that also adds meta, because if you have A and B and they have C and you go around, you don't have to fully cap it. You could just neutralize it. They don't get any points and run away. And it's, you know, a distraction. It just makes for, you know, a much faster paced gameplay. I also love the fact that you have marathon and agility. or marathon and lightweight. I love that. I think that the maps are really big, and that was a necessity. Hit detection, it's amazing. It's phenomenal. Like obviously, it's Infinity Ward. They always have really good hit detection. For me, I haven't really played on a host where I didn't like it, even on West Coast, because you die so fast in this game, you don't know what's what. But anyway, I'll make another video with actual gameplay discussing, more of the maps. But this video here is specifically for my loadout and all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. So don't mind the names. You know me, I'm really weird when it comes to names. For the first one I have here is the SC 2010. And I learned about this gun just the other day. I played 8s and I was like 14 and 28 because of this gun. They were just destroying me with it, and I put it on, and then I was just dropping like 25s and 30s. It was just unbelievable. But the SC 2010 is similar to the Remington. It just shoots faster, and it's a little bit less accurate from longer range. It depends on what you like. If you like a gun that shoots more, accurate long range, then go with the Remington. If you like a gun that's faster fire rate and is more reliable up close, then go with the SC 2010. Some guns don't require a red dot, such as the TAR. The TAR and the Vepr. Like, those guns don't require a red dot on them. And, some guns don't require the muzzle either. But I like to have the muzzle on there because it makes my stats look extremely good. Like this. It just fills it in, So, a lot of people say they don't really notice the difference. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stick with muzzle brake. On all of my classes, pretty much, unless it's an SMG that doesn't need it. But my main class is this right here. This is actually going to be my main class. SMGs are not bad in this game. People talk about SMGs being bad. I honestly think, personally, because I see the future, I see what's going to happen in this game. A lot of people are going to switch to SMGs because the mobility on an AR isn't there. You can't sprint and zoom in really fast. The ratio of you losing against an AR up close with an SMG is very bad. Like, you just can't. It's very impossible to win up close with an AR unless you have maybe steady aim on your AR, which I don't know why anybody would have that. The mobility on the SMGs just feels really nice, Now, I'm not saying that this isn't an AR dominant game. ARs are statistically better than the SMGs, but honestly, to be completely honest with you, SMGs are going to make it or break it in this game. Because if you're playing domination, it's kind of hard to be mobile and just run around and cap flags and do all that good stuff and get 3 pieces if you have an AR, because you're limited. It just feels limited. So with that being said, I am going to stick with an SMG. One thing I noticed about this game is you really do not have to go positive. And I actually tested this out in 8s, random 8s. I wasn't really trying to get kills and domination. I was just trying to be an annoyance, that pure OBJ player, and that's what I was doing. And we still won. It's more of an objective game, whereas Black Ops 2 was more or less you had to get kills. You couldn't have somebody on your team that was slacking. And that's what Infinity Ward games bring to the table. Same thing with Modern Warfare 3. As far as other guns, such as the MTAR. See, I haven't made my mind up yet. I don't know what I want to use. It's either going to be the Vepr or the MTAR. This is another class that I was also using for pretty much everything. Now, notice I have a red dot on here, and I was experimenting with this. This gun is really good with a red dot as well, but I'm honestly going to go ahead and take off the red dot from now on and just put on something different. I'm not sure what I'm going to use, but maybe I might use the grip. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the grip from now on, because with these iron sights, you really don't need anything anything on there as far as scope-wise, because, it's already really good. I don't know why the MTAR and, Vepr and all that stuff are considered SMGs, but I'm not really complaining. You're really mobile with them. They are one of my favorite guns, especially the MTAR. So, it's whatever. As far as perks, now, I don't change my perks at all, even if I go to AR. My perks that I'm using so far are Ready Up. Obviously, you really need that, especially if you want to be mobile. Agility and Marathon. Now, I didn't, when I first started playing the game, I didn't rock Marathon. And the reason I didn't rock Marathon is because I didn't think you needed it. And let me tell you something, you need Marathon in these maps. It makes that big of a deal, that big of a difference that you have to have it. I use Dead Silence, that's a necessity, you have to have it, and Focus. So pretty much these perks that I have right now are pretty much the perks that you need. I know a lot of people were using Resilience and all that stuff. You don't need Resilience, you're not really jumping on anything, and even if you do, it's not even that bad. As far as that goes, Stalker is also banned. I can see it being banned. Fizzard was going on a rant last night about this, and I pretty much tweeted him telling him, this game is AR dominant already. Just adding Stalker gives more mobility to the ARs. Might as well balance it out now, while you can. So I don't know if it's going to be banned for MLG play. But I do know on GB as we speak right now, it is banned for GB variant. So we'll see. I don't think it's necessary. I don't even think it was necessary in Black Ops 2. I don't think Stalker in general is just necessary. It just doesn't. To me personally, I think these perks are more viable than having zooming in, and you die really fast already. Why would you need to go left and right? It doesn't make any difference. That's how I looked at it. But those are my perks. As far as strike packages and all that stuff, I really, pubs in this game are really bad. I know a lot of you guys took close care to what I said about all this stuff in Modern Warfare 3, because I did play a lot of pubs in Modern Warfare 3. I found free for all to be fun, but this game here, the maps are just awful, and you can't really dictate what maps are going to be played. So honestly, I'm not even going to be playing much pubs. So any video that you see me uploading is either going to be 8s or scrims, pretty much. Also, things that I feel that I should be banned. I have a let me see. I have, for Domination, I think it's one of my newest ones. The options, right? You come down to gameplays and you go to custom restrictions. What I restrict as of now is obviously the MSBS. This gun will be banned. So if you're gonna play 8s with your friends or whatever, make sure you ban this, because honestly, nobody's gonna tolerate that. They didn't tolerate the foul. They're not going to tolerate this. Even even if they do patch it, I'm pretty sure nobody's really going to use it. So go ahead and ban that. Also, what you want to do is you want to go down to strike packages, and you want to go to specialists, and you want to get rid of awareness, and you also want to get rid of, where is it? Perks, and you want to go, wait, it's not perks. It's, where is it? Oh, recon. There it is. So you want to go down here, and you want to go to awareness, and you want to get rid of recon. Now, what recon is if you throw that little stun grenade, it'll show people's body outlines through the wall. All that stuff will be banned. So go ahead and ban all of that good stuff when you guys are playing. It'll make for a much more enjoyable, experience when you're playing this game. As far as routes and what to do, I'll be putting all these videos out for you guys on my gameplay. Obviously we don't know what's right yet. We don't know what's what the best routes are going to be or anything like that, but I do know a little bit because I am a fast learner. So the next video I put out will be learning the routes, learning the game types, and etc, etc. But anyway, this is your boy Moho. If you like this video, please like, favorite, and subscribe. I'm sorry for it being so long, but there's a lot to really talk about. Also, I'm sorry about not having the intro and the outro in this video. I don't have it because I'm on my new PC right now, and I don't have all that stuff put on my hard drive. But it will be in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys later. Peace.